Hello, and welcome to a video uh, on records. On records, yes. I am back with another video. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I'm making one now. So this might be a bit long, right? So I have a lot of records here, and it's not like your ordinary. When you go on YouTube and you look at record collections, you really see a lot of the stereotypical stuff, like some of the recent classics. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle with these kind of things. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna I have a lot of records. So what I'm gonna do is this is like what I have just now. Everything else is stashed away. So I'm just this might be like a part one sorta. So yeah, let's kick into this. Starting off with, I've got some 12 inches and some 7 inches, so we'll do the first 7 inch, and this is Inishikari, Tribalism, and Thumper. This is a 7 inch record. Got it from eBay, and it is just one song on each side, so it is. Uh, I'm actually wearing an Inishikari t-shirt just now. It's the Acidation one. I I've been quite a big fan of them for quite a long. I've known them for about I've known them for like a long time, but I can't. This last year was when I was uh, literally starting to get into them. So that's that one. Then we have the Shikari Johnny Sniper record. Again, this is probably one of my favourites from the first album. So there we have it. It's the Acid Nation. It might be in reverse. When this video is done, it'll be in reverse anyway. So my face. Now we have the Shikari Destabilize single. It's a nice colour. So it has Destabilize and Mothership Live, which is a really good song. Mothership. Then we also have the Shikari Anything Can Happen in the next half an hour. Again, another banger. Kicking back on the surface of your check. That one's okay, but then again, now we have Disco Assemble Bad Luck Charm single with this song Bad Luck Charm and Boxer. I found out with these guys in German, but I forgot where they were. I forgot where they actually were, but they were one of their songs was in a German film when I was in school. That's I looked into it. Next up, we have Crystal Castles, the Crime Wave versus Health. This has Crime Wave and the XXEX Use Me song from their first album. Good, pretty good. Then we have the Crystal Castles Airwave, and that had. I think I've not actually listened to this because I bought four of these singles, but I have only listened to like two of them. This one I hadn't, so I don't know what's actually on this apart from the song Airwaves, which is also probably one of their best ones. I have the Inishikari. I actually got this recently. The Inishikari can't we can breathe in space, and the Insomnia, which is amazing. This one is actually white, which is pretty nice. I do have a lot of different color records, so and that is all the 7 inches I have on me just now. Now we're gonna just do these ones here. So this is I think the first four I've got here were literally like the other day they came, and this is called Total Science, and this is literally where it came from. It's like a drum and bass kind of thing. It's not for everyone. These kind of songs, it's like it's more just the drum and bass kind of kind of thing. It doesn't really kind of drop a beat. I don't think anytime soon, but then again, it's something to kind of get into. And then the next one we've got is the same kind of thing as Easy Rollers. Uh, another kind of drum and bass, kind of bit chill. This is remixes, tough E rollers, tough at the top. Again, very relaxing if you're into that kind of stuff. This might be an interesting one. This is I can't say you sound that. Mime Pace Swift Transformers EP. Now it's not actually Transformers, but that's why I ended up buying it because it actually has the Autobot thing here, and yeah, again it's like drum and bass, but it's like no your usual drum and bass to like this day kind of thing. Um, Now we have the Crystal Castles second album. This is actually a gatefold, so it opens up. I'll just show you. This one is just a normal record. That's no coloured or anything. Let me just, if you can see that, Alice and Ethan again. I love Crystal Castles, so good. I actually might post more if I feel like it. I can talk about a certain artist or whatever, because oh man, like I could sit and talk about an artist for like hours. It's amazing. Honestly, like songs like Cristelia, I think that's his set. Oh no, Celsica, I think that's his set. Doe Deer, Baptism, Empathy, Suffocation, uh, Birds is probably one of my favourites. Top 10 at least. It's pretty good. Intimate and Pap Smear. Yeah, it's like Fainting Spells. It's like, oh my god, that is just a good album. I think I do like the first one, but the second one I think kind of tops it. The third one we don't talk about. The third one's no good. And then here we have this was a band I'd seen. It was I was going through eBay and I was just looking at stuff, and I seen someone was selling this, and I thought I like the kind of art style of the record or the album cover. And then I was looking at different records, and I ended up seeing this one that came from Italy, and it's called Russian Circles Enter. Now it only has it only has 6 songs, but they're about 9 minutes long. But they don't actually sing, so inside, and I'll show you the record. There was like 6 different records I could have bought, but this one really did kind of stand out to me. So it's like again, if just pause the video if you want to see the records. But I actually haven't listened to this yet, so yeah. But nah, great album. I think I was because before I bought it, I kind of gave a listen to it on iTunes, so I did. But yeah, what interesting, very interesting. It reminds me of if you have seen the band Explosions in the Sky, great band. That band is truly something. I got to say, it's very indie, but at the same time, it's something. It is something. Let me just put this back. It came off like a wee postery thing. It got stuck inside the cover book, and if I can get it just through there we go. Nicely done. Okay, that one. Now, this is the Chemists. This is a very electrical kind of album, kind of I would say drum and bass, but like proper kind of drum and bass, like and this was one of the first song, Take It Back, featuring Inishid Curry, was actually the first Inishid Curry I heard. But see, I was thinking about it a few months ago, and I was thinking like I think I have heard these guys before, like when I was in school, primary school and that, and I feel like I did, but I feel like this is probably the first song I heard from them, but I've probably heard them way ages ago. And also I have the limited edition sticker because what usually when I get when I get records on the cellophane, it comes with the sticker, and I usually like to put it on the back of the record to show that it was limited edition. But some of them I've just either the sticker ripped or the I just got fed up to the point. This actually has 3 records in it, so um, like literally the first side of a record is just one song, and then on the other side it's 2 songs. Then the second record has oh yeah, right. So on the second record, on the first side, it has one song again, and then on the second side of the second record, there's 2 songs, and then it's the same again for the third side. So one side, one song, other side, 2 songs, and that's just the same for the whole for all 3 of the albums. So again, really good. And now we have the Chemists. Oh yeah, also limited edition. I put the sticker on that. This is the Dem Na Like Me featuring Willie. Uh, it doesn't have the original song. These are just remixes. But the normal song's actually pretty good. That's why I bought it. But I didn't realize the didn't actually have the actual song, so I'd have to probably get like the original thing, which is not a problem. Now this was interesting because I started buying multiple records for like £20 sort of thing. So a lot of remix stuff. But I mean, I think I've got about nearly 30 records of just random. So I've bought like 9 records, and it's just random, but it was cheap. But this one, a lot of them I didn't really like, but this one here, Danny Tenagala Greatest Remixes Volume 2, is pretty good. This thing is pretty good. It has as Blondie, Decepta Mode, Express, Muskmen, Ultra Neat. I mean, no one knows any of this stuff apart from me because I'm kind of old school kind of thing with that kind of stuff. But yeah, like this is probably like one of the best records I've got for remixes, and oh, it's good times, good times. Now, I have the Enter Shikari Take to the Skies first album. I actually have I actually have 3 copies of this. So I have this copy and 2 more copies. I think I said that right. So, so I've got this. So in total, I've got 3 copies of this record. So, um, I I only had the clear one was my first one. Then I had then I seen I could have bought. There's one where it's like one of the discs is green, and then the other one is like like a bronze kind of colour. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. But then it was like I seen on Facebook people just post their collections of all their Shikari stuff, and I was like, oh, that was cool. And I seen all the Take to the Skies records, and then someone was selling the Violet, which is the one here. And then they also were selling. The same person was selling a blue disc and an orange disc, but it was signed. And this is the Violet one. Very very nice. It looks red. You'll probably see it looks red, but when you shine it on light, it looks like the stabilized one. It's very purpley, kind of pink. Um, yeah, with the signed one, it is signed, but the problem was it's not like it's not like it's signed on this. It's literally just like it's like a mini poster. So it's literally like the size of this with just this picture on it, and it's just signed. But I mean, I guess that was at least I've got it signed because this is probably my favorite album from them. It's just such a like kind of a it's just such a happy album, to be honest. And oh, I think I've ripped the sleeve on this. I don't think this was meant to be a sleeve because it's like very. It's not really. It's not like plasticky. It's just more. like it just came in the post. Um, Now this is minus the bear Plant of Ice. This is like amazing. If you if you're into India and stuff like that, this is like next level. Um, the first song I heard from these guys was Nights and From Central 2. And oh my god, like, I can probably get like all the records apart from one. This was like one of the main ones I could not get, but I have it now. But when I when I got it in I actually won this for a bid on eBay. This is the group. They don't they don't make music anymore. They've kind of retired, I think. But when they when I opened the record when it came, it was like stuck. It stuck itself kind of thing. So the songs on the bonus version there's like 13 songs, which this only has. Yeah, this only has 10, but on the bonus one there's 13. But they put those songs in other albums. So yeah, this one is like really good. I could literally sit and talk about these guys. These guys are like really good. I think this is their fourth album. Their third album was like my favorite, but then when I was at work, I used to just put this on from start to finish, and oh my god, it's amazing. This was Ferry Corsten, Junk. Uh, Again, amazing, and really good remixes on this. I think the original song's called Punk, but for some reason it's called Junk. I heard this guy on Spotify with the song Fire from the LEF album, and then I was going through it all and I heard Junk. But then I was actually trying to get this. I was trying to get that album on record, but they were only selling the Junk one, so I got the Junk one, and again, amazing, amazing stuff. When I was now, remember how I said I was just buying random records? So you usually just get like this with the record. So this is I think this is called Had Shlupo. Uh, Let me just having a look at the record. You can't see that. It might be in reverse, but um, you can pause it and then just type up. Again, it's just kind of drum and bass. I've noticed here it's like 45 out of 128, so it must have been a rare one or something. And then we have a Terra Nova record. I think this is also just kind of a. I think this is more of an electric kind of album, but yeah, it's quite a nice one. Now this is now this one when I bought like a bunch of records, this one never came with anything. Like it's orange, right? It's nice, but like there's nothing. It's just white with an orange record. So, but again, it's a pretty banger. It's a very good rave tune. And then this one is a Adam Ski record. This is a 1993. Really good kind of rave kind of stuff. Classic. I know I say classics and stuff like, but this is like, come on. Do you think anyone's gonna have this? Do you know what I mean? Again, I would say. Uh, Now we have a. This is a kind of grime dubstep kind of album called. I think this is a collab with some of the artists. Let me just have a look. It's called Flux Pavillon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, you can just pause the video and you can look that up. But again, very nice. Oh yeah, right. So this one is called Lost Origins. This is like very kind of dubstepy, kind of drum and bass, kind of kind of stuff. Um, Yeah, because like when I got like a ton of records and stuff like that, I kind of sat through them all and I wasn't liking it. But I mean, I guess this was best for last, so that's why I've still kept it. This is the Enter Shikari A Flash Flood of Colour, and it is this one. Now, for some reason, um, when I was. Oh, wait, there's a wee leaflet here. Um, this one is white as well. Uh, for some reason, the original album cover is like a red triangle. It's like this but in red, but for some reason that there is like a second one. So I don't know why they chose to do that. There's so many. There was so many EPs and other stuff I could have got from them on eBay, but I either got outbidded or it was like way too expensive. Like I might make a video on how much I paid for a lot of these records because some I've not I don't think I've not paid over £100 for a record, but you know. Now we have the Kunst Manson. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's basically Kunstmason is like a French thing, um, but it was created by like a guy who was French and a guy who was um, from Japan or something like that, Tokyo. And basically, it's literally just a bunch of like classic techno kind of stuff. And this one particular is like really good. And obviously it has like different artists and stuff like that. But there's like so many remix. I've got about I'd say I've probably got 20 different ones of these things, and you can get like there's like collaboration uh, albums. There's like no, there's about 20 of them or something. But then also you get a lot of the kind of single stuff. So it's yeah, like some of this stuff is like amazing if you're into that kind of stuff. That is. Now we have Minus the Bear, the third album. As again, I have the limited edition. The Planet of the Ice one was one of those ones where I couldn't get the sticker. Um, this is just a plain album. I have seen some of the special editions for this one, but no one was selling them. Yeah, this one like the songs like Memphis and the 53rd, Drill and Fix, El Tourette, Pacha Sunrise, Hooray, The Pigs War, The Saints. Again, brilliant album. Brilliant, good stuff. It is a shame how they're. Oh, cameras went. It is a shame how they aren't making music because I think the guitarist guy was the guitarist and the keyboard guy was selling their equipment, so they were. Then we have the Billy Ray Martin. I think this is just kind of a wee ravey one, rave song. And that was another thing with a lot of the rave records I bought. They were very bland and stuff. Like you were just kind of, it's like a 5 minute song, and you were just kind of, it was just doom, 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 and nothing was happening, and it's very dragging. It's very annoying. Um, this is a Moonbeam Eclipse. I think I think this is kind of a rave kind of drum bass. Um, just get a wee shot there, and then that's the cover. In case you want to have a listen to that one. Then we have Cold Blue. Cold Blue. It's another kind of classic-y. It's a 8 minute remix. Um, but yeah, like nothing special with this one. I think I forgot to put this one away. Like, I mean, it's like nine. It's nearly 9 minutes long, but as I've said, it's just the beat never really changes. It's just the same. Then we have this was one of the ones I got from my big collection from on eBay and stuff. This was called Toad Bodine. Bodine, yeah. I think this is again. It's just it's kind of acid house kind of stuff. Um, so it's like kind of mid 2000s. Cover album cover is pretty dope. So it is. Yeah, I did. I think I probably did listen to this one. Okay, so we've got two left. So we have the Pendulum, Hold Your Colour, and again, I grew up with Pendulum and Prodigy. And Pendulum is just one of those bands. It's just good. It is really good. The first song I heard from them was Slam, but songs like Slam, Sounds of Life is like really good. Girl in the Fire, Tarantula, Hold Your Colour. Uh, I do have Blood Sugar on this as a bonus track. So again, this is like free records. So like the Chemist one. So again, amazing. Some pretty good dubstep on that. I wouldn't say it's dubstep, but it's more kind of drum bass stuff like that. But yeah, and this is the last one. Uh, Gorillaz D sides. Now this is a free album as well, and this thing is massive. Like, try and get that in camera. Look how massive that is. It is massive. Surprisingly enough, I actually haven't listened to this yet. It is massive. This thing is like a book. Um, yeah, there's like three records. I mean, look how big that is. That is massive. Yes, so I haven't actually listened to this yet. There's actually a few good. There's like a few records I actually like paid quite a bit for, and I've just like listened to it maybe once or like have like even this was like £30, and I haven't even touched this yet because I've been too busy buying other records. So yeah, like songs like 68 State People, um, Rocket, The Swagger, Murdoch is God, Spitting Demons. I don't think I don't think the Dare and their Feel Good remixes are that good. Um, well, the Soul Wax remix from Dare I think's quite good, and the El Manana Nana Metro remix is pretty good, I think. And these are all just kind of remixes as well, but yeah, yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, as I said, like that was only half of my record collection. Um, I could, I mean, if um, if I wanted to, I could probably, sit. I like to talk about music a lot, and you know, uh, like through the years, man, I've just learned so much, and it's a good thing to get. I mean, records. The cost, they do cost money, I guess, but depending on what you like. Man, how long? Nearly half an hour we've been recording, but yeah, I've you know I just wanted to about because I feel because a lot of I can't even fucking speak, man. Because a lot of the music I like, uh, I've already I own it in vinyl, so I kind of wanted to just get it on. Oh, sorry. A lot of the music I like, the stuff I listen to, um, I already have it on record. Like a lot of, I'd probably say like all my records I have. Um, I would say like most of it, I would never have thought I would have got on vinyl. And like even like when I was in school, I never thought some of the records I've got, I would never have thought I would have got on vinyl at all. Um, just because and because obviously they're that old, but then a lot of it's cheap as well. not all of it, but there's like if you're lucky, and if you're in the right time and you're not, you can actually you can you never know if you're gonna win. I know because I've had times where I've like the first in the Shikari one, I it was like a last second bid and I won it, so it was just pure luck for that. But I've lost out in a good few records and that, but yeah. So cheers, guys, and if you want me to make another record video, I will do that. Peace.